Hey guys, it's Michelle. So I have good news. It's good news to us, and I'm going to explain why. Our live streaming ability has been enabled back on our Masfaith3 primary channel. So what does that mean? That means that on Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and on Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and any time in between that we go live, it will be streamed from Masfaith3. That's where I'm streaming from right now. We had a copyright takedown that was worldwide, whatever, because of Channel 4 or Channel 5 in the UK. And you can test it, and they're so weird about it. Like, they're like, under penalty of like perjury, you could die the death and go to jail for the rest of your life if you contest this and you're wrong. So we contested it. And then the other party that made the copyright claim has 40 days or something like that, 30 days, 40 days to make their stance and pursue or whatever. And if they don't do that, then everything gets dropped. So yesterday I got a notification saying that our live streaming ability here on Masfaith3, and I am going to be uploading this video to Resistance Chicks if you're watching it there. I got a notification saying live streaming is back. So, really excited about that. Now, Sean and Tracy, our friends in the UK, our moderators, had sent me a message asking if that meant, hang on, I gotta let Jasper back inside. Come here, Jasper. Come here, kid. Go. Here, you wanna say hi to the people? She said, no, not really. Say hi, people. He was asking if that meant the end of live stream. Okay, no, he didn't. Hang on. Let me backpedal. We are working on the studio in the basement. I've been working the past few days on that. I'm really excited about it. And so Sean wanted to know, he was like, you mentioned that would mean doing like 20-minute segments or shorter segments, and does that mean the end of live streaming? No. What it means is you'll actually be getting more Resistance Chicks content. The reason why we do the long live streams is because to get to everything set up in the living room, it's like, okay, we did this and we might as well make it worth our time and cover as much as we can. So that's why we do the long live stream. So we're still going to do those because they're fun and I like doing them. And Leah does too. But what it means is let's take these Covington Catholic boys, that particular thing that I would love to talk about right now, but Leah and I are headed out, so I can't. That particular news story, Leah and I would be able to run down. Everything's already set up in the basement. Throw out a 15-minute video that could be spread a lot easier. It's hard to get people into sharing a 2-hour, hour-and-a-half long video. So we're hoping to be able to put out content that's shorter in addition to the shows that we already do on Fridays and on Sundays. So anyway, I just wanted to shoot this really, really quick to let you guys know I'm excited. We're going to be back on Masfaith3. A lot of you have asked me in the past, why don't you just stick to the Resistance Chicks channel? It has the name, you know, it's easier to find and whatnot. Ask God about that, because when we started this channel 2 years ago in January, it's our birthday. Okay, around anyway, anniversary. We launched the Resistance Chicks channel, and that was going to be our primary channel. And we just uploaded the same videos on our Resistance Chicks channel and then put them on our channel that we already had, which is this one, Masfaith3. And those were the videos that were getting 75,000 views, 100,000 views before we were censored. And gaining all of the subscribers. We couldn't do anything about that. So I love the fact that we have a backup channel for times like this. It's very, very important, I think. So I know it may be hard for you guys to get double notifications and a little bit annoying, but in the instance where we do get banned, or whatever, you never know what's probably going to happen down the line, then we have the backup channel. But in addition to that, like I always say, if you guys aren't registered on resistancechicks.com so you get notifications every time we put out a new story there, you should be. www.resistancechicks.com. It's very simple. So I want you guys to be following us there. Maia is so on it. Thank you, Maia. She just put a link in the chat. So we're going to see you guys on Friday for sure. It would be nice if we could do a little segment. Maybe I can convince Leah to talk about these Covington Catholic boys, because the mainstream media has been slowly walking back what they said. However, there are still many people that are coming out with these other outrageous, bogus stories about these kids. One of them was showing a picture from 2015. My camera's falling here. 2015, where the Covington Catholic boys were supposedly mocking a black player and had blackface on. Well, their pep rallies had always included like a color. So one time it was all blue, and so they wore all blue, and some of them painted their faces blue. One time it was all white, they wore all white, they painted their faces white. And that time it's all black, so they all dressed in black, and some of them even painted their entire bodies black. That's not blackface. All right, it's not the same thing. But in addition to that, that picture is from 2015. Okay, now I don't know how old this young man is that they've doxxed, that they keep talking about with the smirk. But 2015, if these are supposed to be high school kids now, they aren't the same kids. And so they're lumping all of these children together as if, you know, it's like, hang on, wait a minute. If those were high school students doing that, then it couldn't have been the students here. And so every student should be judged by the merit of their own character and the things that they've done. This young man's brother came out saying, like, listen, my brother volunteers. I mean, he's like a, you know, straight-laced as you can get. Okay. And they doxed this kid. They wanted to have him punched in the face. They wanted to have him injured. And so these people that are coming out on the other side, still trying to hold on to some sort of last minute, whatever, these kids are all bad. If you want to blame Covington Catholic School and say that they're just a really bad school, get some facts, line them up, and then we'll take a look at it. But you can't dox this young man on false information. And for those of you that are unaware, doxing means give out all of their info, like his name and his address and his telephone number, and encouraging people to do harm to this young man. Okay. So, the fact that they're saying this picture from 2015 with blackface and they're mocking this player. Well, it wasn't blackface. These kids just decided to paint their entire bodies black like they did when it was blue day and when it was white day and whatever day it was. Okay. But even if they were mocking another black basketball player, which that hasn't been proven, okay, it's just a picture. Even if that was true, it couldn't have been the same students, because high school only lasts for 4 years and this picture was from 2015, okay? So that's an absurdity that they are trying to push. So it's things like that, little stories that Lee and I are hoping to be able to bring you from the studio in the basement. Just throw out, you know, 10, 15-minute story that can be shared in addition to our other shows. So like, hopefully we'll be able to talk more about that story. Maybe Lee and I can do one while we're doing a dog walk or something. That would be fun. So without further ado, I'm going to sign off and head for that dog walk. And we're going to see you guys later this week. You never know, but it's going to be here on Masfaith3. And if you're watching this video back on Resistance Chicks, you can wait for it to be uploaded on Resistance Chicks, or you can catch us live right here on Masfaith3, where we are always trying to bring you the latest and most accurate news. Remember, it's not just a conspiracy theory if it's actually the truth. We love you. God loves you. God bless.